State of the State call again. Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Howie Rowe on the sideline.
Oklahoma State's head coach told me before the game, this running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks. And coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job.
I don't care.
You get the fuck out.
You.
Appreciate that, Holly.
Get your ass home.
You got a fresh cut?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense comes onto the field first today. Mason Heinzel, he had a lot of company in the back.
I started shit without me out there.
Out, sacked 5 times and also threw a couple of picks. Wants to throw one first. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. The first drive ends with a pick.
Carter, leave. Carter.
Drive and the defense forces a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. He's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Here's a give to Joyner. Oh, he's got some and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Why is Max Scherzer taking a 6
so
fucking
many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives
80
together,
pitches.
big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going.
Wow,
Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for running room. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
There's a crease. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
At the back? Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Right at the line. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Plowing ahead on fourth down.
Sniffing
And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Whip it out to the back on the... Runs through a tackle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. On the move. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Right side, it's Francis. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Fresh center downs going to the air. Stepping to the right. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, gonna throw it. Left side is Powell. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And you've already seen this QB, man. He's willing to spread the ball around and take what the defense gives him and not force it to his go-to guy. But it's not a surprise. When you get it to him, good things happen. He can chew up chunks of yards and make those big plays.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They give it to him again. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And he's in for a second touchdown, man. He knows what to do when he gets down here. He knows how to get in the end zone, and I love when you can run the football as you get closer to that goal line. Be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Breaks into the open. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup at 15. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, the running back has it.
This defense is for real. Let's go.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. And the Horned Frogs will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Showing some serious leg strength on that boomer. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Extending the play. He'll pull it down, and they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, the defense finally...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks like they're going for it in their own end. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Keeping his eyes downfield. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Saran wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And after 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Plows his way ahead. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
3rd and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
Stupid thing.
He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Looking to throw, it's Duckworth. Makes the grab. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Joyner. Driven back.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? They need a huge play on 3rd and long. They'll run him again. Crosses to 35. At midfield, he's got room. Flying down the left side. He's at the... And he scores! Touchdown, Cowboys! No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, if they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this 1st half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Engine 13, we're Thomas Medics, number 15, 10,000 Wakefield Avenue, 1000 Wakefield Avenue in Northwest Edition, Riviera Drive, 13.3. For Engine 13, we're Thomas Medics, number 15, 10,000 Wakefield Avenue, 1000 Wakefield Avenue in Northwest Edition, Riviera Drive, 13.3.
Past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Howie, what do you have?
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly.
Oh,
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick 6, but he'll be stopped at
again
the
with the
31.
dumbass option route that they don't pick the right fucking option. Why would you do a fucking throw?
What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that rock.
Turning it on. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Peace.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Deep in the end zone, it's Page. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Dropping back, it's Duckworth. That's reeled in, it's Powell. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the boot, looking for his man. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Out wide right, it's Powell. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Cowboys will snap it on first. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide left, it's Mason. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Joyner. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ezukama. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. This offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
First timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. On his way back from the 20. He's got great speed. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Rush right in his face. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Cowboys in the hurry up. Wants to throw. It's Duckworth. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Out wide right, it's Francis. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the number 14 team, the UAB Blazers.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Oklahoma State's head coach told me at the half, his running back has started to get in that Heisman conversation, and he is thrilled with the way he's performing. Sometimes hype off the field can be a distraction, but that has not happened. This running back has been locked in, dialed in, and is performing at a high level so far in this game. We'll see if he can keep it up here to start the second half. I'll keep you posted. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Firing to the right, complete. He's stopped.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
That is what I'm talking about. So many guys lose where they're at on the field, lose the down and distance. It's 3rd down. I can't slide. QB knows it. Nice job using his noggin and his heart, lowering the shoulder.
Makes the grab at the 30. Turning on the jet.
What?
Almost took it all the way, but a huge...
Wow.
And he has him set up 1st and goal.
And I would argue that's one of the most difficult things to play as a defense is those second plays when they start to get outside the pocket. He does a great job buying time. And what does he do when he rolls out? It gets his receiver a chance to get down the field more, and then he chucks it downfield for the big completion.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fitted in the window for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Here comes the heat. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast. And
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Punt is on its way. Fields the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Duckworth. Right side, it's Powell. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He scores for the 5th time in this game. He makes his way into the end zone for the 50th time in his career.
Man, what a mark to hit. A guy that's so good with the football in his hands. A guy that every single week you know this guy's going to touch the football. And when it gets near the end zone, Palmer, you still know he's going to get it, and he still punches it in.
He's the unstoppable force. It doesn't matter what defenses have done throughout his career. This guy finds a way to make people miss, to run away. He's got all the tools you look for in an outstanding running back.
Split backs here. Sells the run, looking to pass. Got rid of it just in time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Peace. Could be an alley.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Churns into the pile.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time they'll throw it. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Took it all the way back to the house.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown 1 in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They're all over him. Lets it fly. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. And the Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Finds his target. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Moves the pocket. It's Duckworth. Left side, it's Page. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the Page. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. Looking for room. It's Page. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Wants to throw on third. Out wide left, it's Mason. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And they tacked on the extra point. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. With the draw, it's Peace. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No.
Damn, look at the fast-ass quarterback I had last year. And big fashion, my dude. My guy. Matter of fact, I don't mess up your red shirt year.
Room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Just barely got rid of it.
What a route.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. Kick is in the air. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Hawkins.
No, what the fuck?
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
That was the dumbest one. You can't just see the play on.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Hey, get the jump ball.
Motion from the wideout. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab at the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's 1st and goal on the 1. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up, getting a big stop.
Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the extra point is good.
Oklahoma State, 66, TCU, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Looking outside, it's Peace.
Oh, no.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and have a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
They'll ride the hot hand.
The middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And just, they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
When you know you have a team out and fast, the ability to play to that